Hello everyone, hope all are fit and fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today I'm conducting a session. Welcome to my today's class. Dear student, you can see my intro here. I will not waste your time giving my intro. So I'm directly going to the text. And now you have to watch and observe. What do you see in the picture? Actually, this is really a common scenario in our country. Let's see, what is it? I hope you will enjoy the video. You can see people are all around here. Why? Why they are taking this type of risk? Actually, there is a reason, and we are going to find out what is the reason. Actually, where are they going? Do you know? They are going to their village home. Actually, this is a really common scenario nowadays because our Eid al-Fitr is approaching after 1 or 2 days. What do you see? What do you mean? What do you understand through this picture? Actually, there is a relation between these two pictures. One is a tree, and you can see the root of a tree, and it is suggesting or it is pointing towards the village home. You can see root, and where is the root? Our root is our birthplace or paternal address. This is the only reason people are rushing towards their home or towards their birthplace, taking their life risk. So, dear student, you can see our today's lesson is My Root, Unit 12, Lesson 1. Please stay with me. I hope you will enjoy the class. There are some learning outcomes. Every single lesson has its learning outcomes. What is learning outcomes? After completing this lesson, you will be able to learn some information, or you will be able to gather or collect some information. Here you can see ask and answer question, narrate incidents and events in a logical sequence. Present information in a chart, read and understand the text through silent reading. Here you can see the picture. This is really you can see this is a serious picture. You can see here. A man has fallen down from the train. This is a really horrible picture. And you can see that this picture has been taken from a newspaper. Now look at the exercise. Look at the picture and the caption below. How do you feel? How do you feel to see this photo? Why do you think people take such risks to go home to celebrate their Eid? This is really a big question. You can see. You can see there are some lines here in Bengali. The quotation is জীবন বাজি যেভাবেই হোক ঈদে বাড়িতে যেতে হবে তাই জীবনের ঝুঁকি নিয়ে ট্রেনে ঝুলে পড়া চলন্ত ট্রেন থেকে পড়ে গিয়ে অল্পের জন্য শেষ রক্ষা, সামান্য আহত হলেও এ যাত্রায় বেঁচে যাওয়া। ছবিটি কমলাপুর এলাকা থেকে তোলা। I'm going to the next slide, dear students. Here you can see this is a really very common scenario in our country, and this happens when our Eid holidays or Eid holiday is approaching when this is a common picture. Going to village home is a must. They must be at any cost. Actually, people want to go to their village home, risking their life. And why they want to go there? Because of their roots is there. And our roots is our birthplace, as you know. Here you can see a picture. What do you see? People are embracing with each other. And after completing our Eid prayer, we are used to do that. And this day is approaching to us. And this year, you know, our country, the whole world is facing a critical situation. Because of coronavirus, we need to stay home. So I hope that you all will be stay at home. What is the picture about? This is a picture about our Eid days or Eid. Here you are going to enjoy a video. Let's see. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Actually, what is it? This is my question. You can see the definition of Eid. Eid is the main religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh. Eid means happiness. What does everyone want during Eid? Everyone wants to share happiness with their near and dear ones during Eid. But this year, actually, they have to keep social distancing. Social distancing is a must this year because of coronavirus. We have to be very careful about that. May Allah help us all. I'm going to the next slide. So what happens then? So most of the people who are living outside their home for different reasons have a strong desire to get back home during the vacation. Actually, many relatives of ours are staying outside of the outside of our local area or from our village, from our district, and they stay there because of their working place. And when Eid appears or when Eid is approaching, they are really feel to rush towards their village home. As a result, there is a mad rush in the buses, trains, as well launches for the homebound people. What is caused afterwards? Actually, what happens? You can see this is the result, ultimate result. Because of their mad rush, there are so many accidents happens every year. We know every year, in especially at Eid days, we hear so many news of or so many death news of accidents. Because of accidents, we lost so many lives. Okay, you can see. I'm going to the next slide. Can it stop people's desire to meet their family in-laws or friends? Actually, people meet accident or people lost their life. People face so many difficulties at it days when they rush to their or they when they want to go to their own village home, but they don't stop. Why? What is the reason? The answer is no. Nobody can stop them. No spirit can stop them. By hook or by crook, they want to go to their home because their roots are waiting for them. Okay, there is another question here. You can see what makes people rush for their homes in spite of serious hazards. Actually, they face so many problems, but they want to go there. Why? This is the pull of the roots. That means this is emotion, this is the attachment that pulls everyone to go to their village home. Actually, the question is, do human beings have roots like trees? What do you think? The answer is yes. We have also roots like trees, and our root is our family. You can see a really emotional picture, a bondage between a mother and a child, and this is our root. This is the thing which pulls us or which compels us to take any kind of risk. But unlike the roots of the trees, they are invisible. Actually, human roots are invisible. We can see the roots of trees, but we cannot see the roots of human being. Human beings' roots are invisible. They lie in our mind. They are directly connected to our hearts. We feel for our roots from our hearts. That is the reason we can't see. Dear learners, let's have a tour from the text directly to know the rest about roots. Open your textbook at page 141 and start reading from "It is these roots that make a bond between feel empty and lost silently. I am always with you." Now, dear students, you have to take out your textbook and you have to read the text properly. If you have any question or if you have any vocabulary problem, you can put it in the comment box. I will discuss about the word or I will solve it. Here is the text for you. I'm going to read the text. You have to listen the pronunciation carefully. If you have any vocabulary problem, you can put it in the comment box. I'm going to read the text. It's these roots that make a bond between us and family members, in-laws, friends, neighbors, or even between us and the land where we were born and grew up. In that sense, our families, land of birth, relatives, our culture, tradition, or surroundings are our roots. And wherever we stay, we have a continuous pull of our roots. It's our roots that develop our identity, making us what we are. When we lose that bond, we become rootless. Human beings who do not have any roots or context are non-entity. A non-entity. In other words, they do not have their own identity. Such persons are devoid of values, humanity, and social responsibilities. They don't know where they are from and where they are heading toward. This often makes them feel empty and lost. Now, dear students, read the text in the speech bubbles, make question for them, and then compare in pairs. Actually, you have to read those statement or sentences from the question bubble and you have to make some question. It is the main religious festival of the Muslim in Bangladesh. It means happiness. In that sense, our families, land of birth, relatives, our culture, tradition, or surroundings are our roots. It's our root that develop our identity, making what we are. Actually, now you have to make some or you have to write down some. You have to make some question and you can put it in the comment box. I will check it later on. Now there is another activity for you. Fill in the grid with appropriate information from the text above. That means you have to read the text again. And there you can see that makes or roots the problems of rootless person. There are some point here. You can see you have to read the text and you have to find out some information as I have mentioned here. Actually, what the thing which makes our roots, you can point out some information, or you can put some information here, or you have to find out some problems of root of a rootless person and write down here. There is a pair work for you, dear students. uh, do you have any root other than the place where you are living now? If yes, where is it and who are there? If not, why not? How do you label your roots? My roots belong to. Actually, these are the homework. You have to do it by yourself. And